Hello, everyone. Hello, professor and classmate. My name is Alexandra Cruz, and today I want to share you my contribution to our project Connect the Words, specifically in our logbook. So you can see my photograph. Yes, this photograph reminds me my childhood. I was around 7 years old, standing alongside my two sisters, Valentina and Laura. For me, this image represents my safe haven, a time of innocence and dancing and absolutely happiness. However, it is also a bittersweet memory because it was our last photo in my homeland, Tumaco, Nariño, shortly after violent guerrilla attack forced us to leave everything behind. These forces and displacement fractured our peace, changed our life forever, and brought deep trauma to my family during our difficult migration to Cali and to Cali and Valle del Cauca and then to Chiquinquirá, Boyacá. Looking back at this period, some details are big, but the cultural impact is unforgettable. Later, we arrived here in Chiquinquirá, transitioning into a completely different culture was another massive challenge for me specifically as one of the very few Afro-descendants students in my school. I feel in my case Afro-descendants, and I faced system reason. It was hard for me, and sometimes I feel like I didn't fit in. The speed and the produce and the difficult environment, my identity triumphed. I found in my street and voice through my passion for dance and my love for language. This life experience have forget my identity and most importantly have shaped my true purpose in my life. Today, as a future language teacher, I understand that my story is my greatest tool. All those past events have inspired my educational vocation. I believe that teachers should always integrate intercultural hours in the awareness in the classroom. We must protect diversity and ensure that no migrant or displaced child ever feels that their culture, skin color, accent, or tradition are inferior, noise, or bad. My ultimate goal is to turn my past trauma into a lifelong legacy of educational inclusion. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Karilin Salas. This is my gallery art, and this is my story. This story and the moment captured in the photograph it represent a fundamental part of who I am. Be Joe Bay and record of a celebration. This image symbolizes the link between my past, my present, and my future. This photography captured a very emotional moment in my life. My married the wedding toast with my husband in our love. In that instant, so what flowers and raised glasses. We felt the weight of tradition and the immense joy of a new beginning. This moment represents the voices of lazy and good wishes that resonate that day, unite our story and culture. The central objective of this semester long project was to explore how culture changes or world and how through communication we can build bridges between different realities. The project involved creating written content and oral visual expression, and finally, this interactive art gallery. Creating this card of the gallery was my favorite part because it's the parts immense emotion in a limited number of words, forcing me to choose each adjective precisely to convince the solemnity of my memory. The project allowed me to develop great confidence in public speaking, understand that visual communication, that the scene is not decoration, it is a part of the message you want to convey. Learned that the communication well is not enough to speak the same language. You have to understand the other person also. When I start Connect World, I thought the project will be about the study distant and exotic culture. However, the journey led me back home, analysis my wedding photos for the final submission, profound reflection. Culturally is not something abstract. Culture is life at the table on retreats and I family thoughts. I understand that our personal micro history are what knows the great collective identify. Thank you very much.